Hi, I'm Dick Calcos, and this is Snowball Miller. And today we are here to talk to you about genetic enhancement in sports.
Yes, that's right, Dick. Recently, athletes have been introduced to this new scientific breakthrough, as you mentioned before. We are talking about genetic enhancements in sports.
Right, Snowy, my boy. Genetic enhancements allow for the possibility of the perfect athlete.
As you said it. All right, so now let's talk a little bit about genetic enhancement, shall we?
Sure. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, so
basically we can make the average person next to perfect.
Exactly. Now what happens, our researchers at Stanford at least told me.
Yes, Dr. Brashaw.
Cole Brashaw.
That's good. Sam's Club, I think.
Really, it's got to be Sam's Club. Anyway, as I was saying, Dr. Cole Brashaw told me that this genetic enhancement is actually done by, there's actually two ways, but I'll explain the first. First way we do this is you can actually take the DNA and clip out the portions that you don't want.
You use an enzyme, right?
Yeah, it's an enzyme. An enzyme clips out the portions.
It's hot in here, isn't it?
It's a little warm.
I thought so.
I'll be fine, though.
Heavy jacket, my God.
It's a nice jacket.
Looks good.
Probably mainstream, but
yeah.
You don't know that. Anyway, so like you said, you use this enzyme to clip out the unwanted portions of DNA, and you can insert, the DNA from another organism inside of this to take on that trait.
So basically, from now on, humans won't really have to train to be the best. They just already will be. Good, right?
Yeah, it's really good.
My mom makes fresh batches every time.
Well, it's gotta be. Is that Caribou?
I think so. No, she's a Starbucks lady.
Starbucks. All right. So anyway, we're making a perfect athlete. That's where
basically. So similar to Tyler Cummins. TC number one.
I mean, he never even had to train to be the best.
That's a good point. Maybe that's not the best example.
It's really not a good example at all.
Oops.
It's your bad. So, tell me about this other way of genetic enhancement. How does that work out for us?
Well, for example, Nazi Germany, in the Olympics, they pretty much just went ahead and bred superhumans.
Yeah.
Put it down. NBA can wait, Jamie.
My bad.
See what I have to work with here? It's embarrassing.
You're gonna talk about
fix your shirt. Talk about the superhumans. Let's go.
God. All right. Like you were saying in Nazi Germany, from my report, yeah, that's right. Is what they do is they would take these humans and they would generation to generation breed the best athletes. They would take the best athletes, breed them with the other best athletes from the opposite gender, and eventually they would breed these superhumans.
So, for example, if we put together
LeBron
and Thomas Nelson.
Thomas Nelson. There you have it. You end up with the
perfect athlete. I mean, a little weird looking, but
interesting looking indeed.
Perfect though.
But he would be a perfect athlete indeed.
See, now genetics and sports have been a controversy, either being number one, great advancement, or two, an unfair advantage.
It's true. I mean, it can be taken from the scientific standpoint of this great breakthrough, and this has been a controversy. So what we actually did is we took a study.
And let's take it to our street cam here quickly.
Street cam. Let's take it to them. And now we are going to ask the public about how they feel about genetic enhancement. Let's take a look. This is really exciting. This is never before seen. I gotta say right now as a reporter. Hey. Hi.
Hi.
How do you feel about genetic enhancement?
I don't know.
She doesn't know. All right, thank you.
And you're back with Dick Calcos and Snowball Miller.
Thanks for that mobile report, boys.
And for our last segment.
All right, I know how much you want to talk about Megan on the air, but we need to stay focused on our segment.
Okay, for our last segment,
thank you.
We'd like to talk about whether or not it's ethical.
I mean, that's a great question. I mean, on one side, we have this genetic enhancement, first of all, it could make a perfect athlete, but also this could save lives. We could genetically enhance ourselves to make us immune to diseases. Or
On the other side,
oh, yeah.
it's really costly.
It's costly.
And it's not necessarily scientifically precise.
Exactly.
So there are many things that can go wrong.
I'm torn. I mean, this could save or kill. We don't know.
Now it's up to us. What do you think?
So
Yeah, be about it.
that's a little bit it.
I liked it. And I had this question in my head the whole time. Don't take this weird at all.
Okay.
But are those from Lenscrafters?
Can you tell?
I can tell. They opened up that new store, and I just knew this new retro look was coming in, and all I could think about were those black, heavy-duty wire frames. That's all I could think about the whole time. I got mine on the internet. I mean,
Visa.
that's expensive.
Visa.
Expensive. Yeah, I mean, I got a discount. I used the Amex, actually.
Okay.
10% off all internet purchases.
Yeah. Did you buy?
Platinum member.
Did you buy those?
What?
When did you buy those?
2 weeks ago.
What day is it today? What's the date?
Wednesday. Macaroni
Yes,
dinner!
boys! We got macaroni dinner tonight. Woo!
Sounds actually awesome.
Well, I hope this was, entertaining.
Yeah, I mean,
It's a lot better.
it would have been this or a...
sitting through a Maas slideshow.
Yeah, 11.1, 19 slides. Yeah, that was probably necessary.
19 slides, 4 movies. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Mr. BBC, why don't you go ahead and wash your clothes every once in a while?
Or how about you burn yourself?
You
again?
go ahead
That'd
and
be
brand
nice.
yourself, yes. Well,
We should probably get some macaroni.
yeah, let's head out.
All right.